everybody, happy Tunji Tuesday. So I know this isn't like my normal filming spot, but we're doing something a little different today and I'm super excited about it. So I have this cookbook called Kitchen Magic with Nikki, and I decided the other day that I want to cook through the entire thing. And then I was like, I should personally document this for myself so I have this someday. It would be way more fun if I just picked some recipes and then had my friends come who work in the parks and help me cook them, and then I could film them and we could talk about Disney stuff and make delicious meals from the parks. I'm gonna have my very good friend Caitlin. She's gonna come over and we are going to make a recipe for you guys. So, hope you enjoy. Happy Tuesday. Caitlin's here!
Yay!
And we picked our recipes, so we're gonna be making shrimp and grits.
It's the best.
Which I have literally never eaten in my entire life.
So good.
And this recipe is from the Grand Floridian Cafe. We're making sweet potato rosemary biscuits from the Blue Bayou restaurant in Disneyland, which is perfect because
I'm going to Disneyland in 10 days.
for her very first time. We're just gonna like do some prep and see where it goes, right? Okay.
Hopefully it turns out good.
Okay, so we went to Publix and we got all of our ingredients.
I need our fennel bulbs.
Okay, Google. How do you bake a sweet potato? We're gonna wait 50 minutes for that sweet potato, and while we wait, we're gonna get everything else prepped up. Let's do it.
Okay, so now.
Everybody look at my cute measuring cups. They're tiny whales. Could you die?
I work at Epcot.
What do you do there?
I'm a merchandise cast member. I'm also a trainer, relief coordinator in my area.
Wow.
Shout out to myself. I love it. Epcot's really chill.
Caitlin and I met during my college program. She was working in the circus part-time.
Yeah.
And we did the same job, so we were friends. When I left the circus, Caitlin stayed there, obviously, because my CP ended, but...
Because I'm a Florida gal.
She's a Florida gal.
I'm an Orlando native, which is like...
unheard of.
So rare. I worked at the circus for about 2 years, and then I also worked third party at Disney Springs at T-Rex Cafe.
And she worked at Build-A-Dino.
It's interesting. It was an interesting job. That's all I'm going to say about it.
So after T-Rex, then you went to Epcot?
Yeah, then I got part-time at Epcot, and then I got full-time like 2 months later, just because my area, a lot of people left to go open Pandora. I love my area because we have like 9 different shops, and we do stroller and wheelchair and ECB rentals. We do Art of Disney, Penn Central, package pickup, so I get to drive around backstage and like smell all the different countries.
So what's been your favorite role you've had in Disney?
I loved working in Magic Kingdom. I miss working in Magic Kingdom just for the atmosphere of Magic Kingdom. You can walk outside the circus tent and see the castle.
What are your like goals? Where do you want to go in the company?
Ideally, I'd like to be like a VP of a park. I'm trying to move up right now. I'm in the process. Hopefully soon. You know,
you never know. If you could dream it, you could do it. What are the coolest things you've gotten to do as a cast member?
A lot of times your areas will arrange backstage tours. And recently on my 1-year anniversary with Epcot, literally the same day, on my 1-year anniversary with Epcot, we got to do a backstage tour of Spaceship Earth, where we walked the track and I got to touch an animatronic.
Yeah, see
It was a spiritual experience. We also did one of Space Mountain recently where we got to ride it with the lights on.
Good tip if you ever want to see Space Mountain with the lights on. If Space Mountain is down, go on the People Mover.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
Because then you can see it.
I like Epcot too because we get a lot of ICPs in, which is the International College Program. So like, so far I've trained people from Brazil, and people from China, people from Japan, people from Peru, people from Canada, people from France. Like, that's such a unique experience.
For people that don't know, Epcot is made up of like multiple different country pavilions. So you go to Epcot and you can go to France and Germany and Mexico, and everywhere you go, the people that work there are from that place. Anyone can cook. This is all we need for the sweet potato rosemary biscuits. We're gonna set this to the side because we need to wait for our potato to cook. So for anybody that doesn't know, this is what grits look like. Are grits corn?
Yeah, it's cornmeal.
Corn.
I'm really excited because like a lot of my fave Disney movies are Pixar.
There is so much cool stuff at Pixar Fest too. The Ratatouille straw that I have, done. All of the food in Disneyland just tops food in Disney World. Like,
Does it really?
It's so good. The food in Disney World does not compare.
Even Epcot's food?
Even Epcot's food. It's just such a better.
But I heard their churros are like way better.
Everything is better there. I'm a pescatarian, so I don't eat like any meat besides fish. And Disneyland has so many options.
I love Indiana Jones, so I'm really excited for that ride.
It's so good.
On movie days, we would always watch Ratatouille. If we had a movie day where we didn't do anything, like that's the movie that we watched.
That's the kind of class I need to be in. Okay, so we're starting our sweet potato rosemary biscuits, and first things first, we're gonna put some sweet potatoes, 1/3 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, a 1/2 tablespoon of chopped rosemary, and then combine. Mix the pancake mix and buttermilk. Then we're gonna stir in the sweet potato mix.
It drops it down in Daisy Dukes. Well, that looks really good.
It does look good.
Oh my gosh, we're doing it. Like, I'm getting this out of your hand too.
They better be freaking man catching for all the work they are. Okay, and just. Ah! I made a biscuit! Caitlin is teaching me how to get biscuit dough off my counter because I'm having a panic attack. The biscuits are now
Sitting on the oven.
This is all we've done so far is our biscuits, but let's talk about the difficulties of this so far. This dough, I've never made a biscuit before, so I had no idea, but this dough was so sticky. So these are what the biscuits look like right now. We're gonna do an egg wash on them, and then we are going to put them in the oven.
That wine you bought today.
Yeah.
Good Disney food.
Should I take the tails off? Smells like Thanksgiving in here, right, babe?
No.
Doesn't it smell like Thanksgiving? So we finished. So I'm putting the grits in the bowl. We have our shrimp, part of the shrimp and grits. Cheers. A little cold. Are really good though.
Really good. I'm impressed with this.
Me too. It actually tastes like a biscuit. The shrimp? I'm not so sure. How are you eating it so hot?
Let's put that on. I think it's really good. I'm impressed. This is like good grits.
The grits are really good. The sauce, we're not sure if it's supposed to be so liquidy
Or pale.
or pale. But it was white wine and cream. But in the picture we looked up of the Grand Floridian ones, it's like darker. But what do you think compared to the one at the Grand Floridian?
This is a pretty close dupe.
Really? What's this thing called?
Fennel?
We're learning new things. So, overall, difficulty level, out of 10, like a 9. Would I do it again? Probably not.
Honestly, probably not. Maybe the biscuits.
No, it's just such a mess. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope we've inspired you. If you want to see new things, if you want this recipe, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Happy Tunji Tuesday, and we will see you next week. Bye.